Hi there, I'm Kelly Doyle with Realty Executives and Kelly Doyle Homes, and I'm here to give you your monthly market update. It's July, and June statistics are out. So we are halfway through the year, so how are we doing? Let's find out. So I mentioned last month that we had a nice rebound in May in the number of sales in Dane County for single family and condominium homes. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for June. June numbers fell 8.6% compared to last June. So why are the number of home sales down? We'll talk about that in a second. But basically for a year to date, so for the first half of this year compared to the first half of last year, overall the number of sales is just down slightly at 3.9% compared to last year. So that's 3,758 sales we've had this year. Compared to last year, we had 3,910 1 year ago. So overall, it's not terrible, but was hoping for a better June. So this could be one of the reasons. New listings were actually fewer this June than they were last June. So 969 listings this June compared to 1,013 last June. So overall, again, first half of this year compared to the first half of last year, overall new listings are slightly down at 4.8% less listings compared to last year. So people have less options, fewer options. And last year we were still dealing with tight inventory. So when you take a market that has tight inventory and then the next year it's even a little tighter, it would make sense that the number of home sales could be fewer just due to that fact alone. It's possible that maybe there are fewer buyers out there, or possibly buyers are just deciding to wait for that right home. The supply of inventory is still low. We're still hovering around that 2 months of inventory, which is about the exact same amount of inventory that we were seeing last year. So that is at least about the same. It's still about 2 months. And again, anything less than 6 months of inventory is a seller's market. So with 2 months, that definitely falls into that seller's market category. 6 months of inventory is what we call a balanced market. And anything over 6 months of inventory is usually a buyer's market. So prices are continuing to rise with inventory being so tight and limited in so many areas. That kind of makes sense. For the last 12 months, the median price in Dane County was $285,000 compared to last year it was $272,000. So that's an appreciation of about 4.8% we saw in Dane County, which is kind of basically what we've been seeing, 4 to 5% appreciation year over year. So that's kind of right on target there. Interest rates are great. They are amazing. On July 11th, Freddie Mac reported that the interest rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage to be 3.75%. That's great. Last July, they were 4.5%. So they definitely fell. So even though prices are starting to increase, that's great to get a lower interest rate because that is going to decrease your payments at least. So that's wonderful to see. So definitely not a bad idea to think about interest rates and how low they are right now and whether or not you should take advantage of them. Because I don't know, obviously if they'll stay in the 3s or if they'll jump back up to the 4s or where they'll be. But right now that's kind of where they're falling. So moving forward, basically, we're kind of expecting more of the same. We're expecting the number of home sales to be similar to last year or maybe slightly below last year. We're expecting inventory to remain tight, especially in the price range of $350 and below. That usually is about the busiest, most competitive price range. When you start getting over $400 or $500, that the market changes slightly. You might see a little bit different activity, a little different months of inventory there, but $350 and under, you're definitely going to have the tightest inventory and the most competition there. Median prices, they've been increasing at about that 4 to 5% appreciation year over year. So we're hoping to continue to see that. And hopefully interest rates won't rise significantly. I'm sure there'll be some fluctuations, but nobody's predicting them to skyrocket or anything like that. So more of the same. So that just means buyers, you got to hang in there. You got to hang in there and be patient. And there are ways to look for homes that aren't online. So if you aren't finding anything online, I do have access to coming soon listings. So you can always get in touch with me and I can look and see if there's any that are coming on the market that might match what you're looking for. Sellers, if you're looking for particular information for your home and your neighborhood, please reach out to me because I would absolutely love to get you that information. So I'm Kelly Doyle with Realty Executives and Kelly Doyle Homes. I'm here to be a resource for you, so please don't hesitate to reach out. Hope you're having a great summer and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.